Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. It is Wednesday morning, the 29th. It is the middle of the week. We are at the end of the week for the month. And don't forget, like and subscribe. And go check us out on whatsupnorthcounty.com. And as always, we have our Wednesday guest. We have Joey Schneider with 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Joey. What's up? Well, hey, dude, we're doing the brew, man.
I'll be by the booth by 11:30. I'll have the booth ready for the people at 12. Wait,
dude,
are we on What's Up North?
Snap out of it.
Is this Wednesday?
Snap out of it.
Did we make it to the fair?
Oh, you made it through the fair. You are now at Wednesday on Morning Brew.
Hump day!
It's hump day, man.
All right.
Good morning.
Oh, we made this is amazing. Glad to be here.
Welcome to be here. Welcome that you made it through the fair. And you woke up here in the chair.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's my default, you know. So I get lost and I pass out somewhere and I wake up here. Dude. Sometimes you guys gotta, Joey, get back to work. Go to your home.
Joey, wake up. We got a show to do.
Let's do it.
All right. Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good. We're the middle of the week. And it's going to be another hot as hell day. Mm-hmm. So, are you ready for it?
It's that time of year. It's that time of year.
It is that time of year because it's the fair. The fair just ended. So now the fair has kind of screwed our whole climate up. I think, now the world thinks the fair is now. Yeah. It's supposed to be in August.
Yeah, because they switched up. I was, someone posted on a Tascator Everything or Templeton Proud or one of those things about 1990. Have you seen that? The lineup in 1990? And I saw it was August. The fair used to be the middle of August to the end of August or something like that. Back in 1990.
That was the one with Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton.
And if you go down I have it on my phone, but if you go down on that list, every single person there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Conway Twitty. There was George Burns,
George Strait.
Yeah.
With Tanya Tucker.
Yep.
Goodness, yeah. Patty Loveless. There was just a line of heart. That lineup was insane. I just can't believe it stood still.
Yeah, those were the days that they had kick-ass. I mean, I guess in today's era, I guess they're considered kick-ass.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
Back then, that was different back then.
If you were able to take, when they say bring back the 80s, how cool would it have been to bring back every single artist from one of the 10 years of the fair,
right?
To bring back the 80s,
right?
There, Lachlan. Lachlan, are you watching? Because this is a great idea.
Lachlan and Gina.
Okay, this is a great idea. If we do bring back the 90s, take an artist from every 10 year, or all 10 years, one of the top artists, and bring them back.
Yep.
If they're still alive.
There's a lot of them still alive. I mean, Shenandoah was amazing. I mean, I was not expecting that. He has a hard time singing still, but he does good enough. It was, I'd say it was 90% packed solid. And I can't remember the last time I was at the Frontier stage where everybody was standing up in the back of the bleachers. It was, they put on, I forgot how many #1 hits they had.
Is that the one that
blew my mind?
Give me a song from Shenandoah.
Oh, no, I can't do that on the spot right there. They just did a redo with Luke Bryan and Jason Aldean. Gosh, Eric, we need a list.
Shenandoah, I want to say, I mean, they were one of the top country bands in the 80s and 90s.
I didn't even I always pre-listen to people, but I didn't have time. And I knew I knew the top 3, 4 songs, whatever. They did their whole entire set over an hour, and I knew every single song. I even Googled, I don't know how many of the songs I Googled, be like, this is not them. No, they do not have this many hits. And Shenandoah. I'm what is happening?
They were huge.
They were huge.
I'm glad massive. To see. I think sometimes the Frontier stage has sometimes better artists.
Yeah, and we saw so many people.
You see
there.
Steven Stiles?
Oh yeah, saw Steven Stiles, and then brought on Casey England at the end.
Yep,
that was awesome. We see Steven everywhere. He's such a good show. He's such a good time. Good music.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He's in Nashville right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in Nashville, and he's hoping to get signed.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Be cool. Good for him. Good luck for Steven out there.
Yeah. So how was the fair, dude? So you were there for 12 days, 12 full long days.
It was 14.
Was it 14 days?
Because you got Chris Stapleton the day before.
But were you guys open?
No. Okay. And then the day after is breakdown and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, we were there 14, 15 days in a row between setting up the booths and all that kind of stuff, But yeah, fully there for 13 full days.
How was the overall experience as far as like being a vendor there at the fair, 1776 roofing and gutters. So you're there, obviously a more of a niche target market,
Yep.
right? So how is it as a vendor?
It's always great. I can't give enough of a shout out to like Gina, Lachlan, Sabrina. They're the ones that run the booths and run the entertainment fair. No matter where you're at, no matter what time you're there, whether you're setting up or you're leaving at 1 o'clock in the morning, one of them, you always run into one of them, and they're all running around doing something. They are just working. So they really do a lot to put on the show, and everybody else at the fair too. But as far as 1776, it's always great for us getting to talk to customers. So many of our customers get to stop by and ask questions. Everybody that's been thinking about it or been questioning this or that or something like that, everybody has a problem with their roof. Not everybody, but a lot of people, and they're just gonna put. It's not coming in their house yet. It's not all over their seat. The wife's not saying, "Get your butt out there and do something." So you get okay. So I got this leak, and they walk by and they just get to ask that one question. That's like, okay. This is simple. I'm gonna come out, look at it for free, and I'm gonna give you all your options and put prices on it. And then if you want our service,
Were
you
you
can come
able
back.
to walk around the other booths?
I did a couple times. It took me like 3-4 days to even walk around the first time, and it was pretty cool.
A lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff there. I tell you what, though, I was dead wrong about the skating rink thing.
Yeah.
I thought that I was really questioning that one. I'm like, I don't know how, because it took a lot. I don't know what it cost them at State Fair for the lack of vendors in that area, but it like replaces probably 6, 7, 8 vendors somewhere in there. And I'm like, man, there's a high potential that thing didn't work out. Every time I walked around, that skating rink was just full of kids.
Bunch of people?
It was, yeah. You saw adults on their stuff, but the kids there, huge smiles, and it's just one more thing. And I think it helps a lot, too, because it is an air conditioning, place. So on the hot days, there was way more. So it gives the kids one more thing to do that's not, burnout. Because we took our kids to the rides, and they were done in like an hour and a half, just completely wet. It was just too hot, where we didn't do the skating thing or whatever at the time. Actually, I didn't think about it at the time. But for a lot of other kids, that's like a section option to go do stuff, without burning up in the heat out there. But that thing was a hit.
Huh.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to walk around the fair again, but that's usually my normal every year.
Yeah.
I never get a chance to walk around. I say I'm going to walk around, but I never do.
And you guys stopped by the booth. We had a good time. Got to check out all the filters and roofing stuff. So that was a good time.
Well, good deal, man. Well, are you glad the fair's over?
I'm glad the fair's over. Yeah.
Get back to normalcy a little bit.
Get back to normalcy, which I think today or tomorrow is probably gonna kick in and get back to normal. Because I'm still like exhausted. Because now you have all the leads. I mean, we do really good there. So it's just when I leave here, it's just running leads. Then going home and estimates, editing photos, all that kind of stuff, and
calling up people. Hey, did you really want to sign up? Or
yeah.
Did you do any giveaway? Well, hey, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. I want to find out if you did any giveaways because I know we were talking about that beforehand. But there was a fire Monday.
Okay.
Eric posted it on our feed, right?
On the side of the hill, raging.
So did you hear how the fire started?
No.
A bird flew into the power line and started the fire.
Oh,
so
that's that clip I saw with a guy walking away from the fire at the time, right? No,
I don't know if it was. Eric, did we have a clip? I don't think we had a clip.
No.
We didn't have a clip, but a bird flew into the power line, got fried, dropped on the ground, and started a fire.
Where was this at?
This was over on Faro, probably on the north end of Atascadero.
Faro Corral or something?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I did not see that yet. I'm gonna have to look into that.
That's wild. And then I also saw over the
weekend. What are we gonna do? Because that can happen anytime, all the time. It's only a matter of time before those power lines are all underground eventually. Anyways, I'm assuming.
You'd think. I mean, they shut down power all the time because of wind. I mean,
yeah.
Isn't that the whole point of? Don't they have this technology that they can be on the power lines and know where the power lines are either getting hotter or they can they can somehow sense the wind or something.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Some students at Cal Poly actually developed this.
I could see that. They could put some kind of little device just on every third wire or something like that. That's like a wind sensor or something, or heat sensor or something.
So something that they're able to tell that this could be a risk area.
Yeah.
Type deal, and I guess they can shut down between poles or something. So
yeah.
But yeah,
we'll all be darned a bird. Yeah.
Where's Eric at? Eric knows this kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm here.
Eric's asleep. I think Eric's like you, dude. He was like you when we got up.
Yeah. Man, I tell you, like I said, my eyes have been burned the last couple of days, dehydration or exhaustion or something, you know? Like yesterday, I was like just talking to people like, I'm sorry, my eyes are just not opening yet.
Hey, so some other news. We got concerts in the park tonight.
Ooh.
Templeton concerts in the park tonight. I'm going off of my Club Car Bar Mercantile little concert list here, and tonight is the Electric Lavender Train, which is a classic rock and roll covers. And the theme tonight is Peace and Love, a 1960s and 70s night. So I'm sure we're going to see a lot of those, whatever you wore in the 60s and 70s.
60s, 70s coming back, 80s just did the fair thing. We are all about the good old days.
If you look at music, right? If you think about music nowadays and you think about like your kids, you think about like even commercials, movies, what are they playing? They're playing music that was hot in like when we were in school. Right? So they got your Ozzy Osbournes, your AC/DCs, all these musical bands and artists are now like hot now. So it's like rock and roll never dies.
Yeah. 100%.
It's the same. That is a statement that is true.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you go to like when Tascadero puts on the thing or Paso puts on the thing, it's always like 70s, 80s, 90s, early 90s. You know.
Yeah.
It's just like that same genre was so good. We were so lucky to grow up with that.
And we still got it. And our kids are going to still have it.
Right.
Their kids are going to still have it. I don't think it's ever going to die. I don't think "Shook Me All Night Long" will ever die as far as like a song that everybody listens to.
Yeah. That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train.
We were at the fair, and of course, at nighttime, there's nothing to do. 10 to 12 is just dead zone. It's just a struggle of who's, going to catch someone falling asleep in the chair, right? And an old Brooks and Dunn song came on, and I couldn't believe how many of the young generation, teens, were walking around, and they knew every word, for the old Brooks and Dunn song. I'm like, yeah. That was great.
That's what it's all about, man.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. All right, let's get into some news here.
Let's do it.
Let's see. We've got a new equine veterinarian practice coming into Paso Robles. So, all you horse fanatics out there, Performance Equine Veterinarian Services will officially open its Central Coast location on August 4th, providing advanced veterinarian and sport medicine care for horses across Paso and the North County. The practice, led by Dr. Colton Ramstrom, is fully mobile service that brings care directly to ranches and equestrian facilities. Services include lameness evaluations, performance assessments, regenerative treatments, joint therapies, wellness care, and pre-purchase exams. They're originally from Florida, established in 2009, and the practice is expanding to meet the growing needs of the Central Coast. So, welcome to the Central Coast.
I can see that.
You can go to, let's see, performanceequinevs.com is their website. So
I can see that. This is a horse area.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just bigger and bigger and bigger with horses
It's a
everywhere
hot
you
area.
go. It's a very hot area. I can see there's probably a need for that.
And you got so many people that have like these top horses. These horses, I mean,
Right.
are $200,000, $300,000
Yep.
horses.
Yeah.
Like some of these girls, when they sell their barrel racing horse, I mean, they're getting $200,000 for these horses. These are money makers.
Horses is one of the businesses to be in right now. I mean, it's like the fair, we used to have home shows there, and they cut that out. One, because it's hard to run it. They can't find anybody to run it. Two,
They cut the home shows out?
yeah, no more home shows at the
Really?
California Mid-State Fair. So they still have other craft shows and stuff, but the actual home and garden show is no longer. You got to go to we only have one in the whole area, and that's St. Louis at the Madonna Inn once a year.
I
So
didn't know that.
yeah, we got to get into it and bring this thing back, Randy. We can sponsor it.
But did they give you a reason? Or
Yeah,
did they just...
two reasons. One, it's very expensive and it's hard to run it, all that kind of stuff, of course, right? Because the people that were running it for years are no longer doing it. They retired doing it. They retired during the COVID. The fair themselves tried to bring it back, but it's very, time restrained and all that stuff. Then you have the price. So they rent that fairground. If you drive around, of course, it's almost never horse trailers there. I mean, there's always horse trailers there, and that's what tells me. To rent those buildings out, it's very costly. So to have the horse shows there constantly, whether it's horses or whatever else, ag stuff, there is always something going on there. And so there's not very many time slots that you can take. And most of the ones during the time where we need to put the home shows, they're all booked from the horse stuff. So that tells you the horse business is a good business to be in.
Gosh, they always do that spa show like twice a year. I'm curious of how much they spend for that. Because you're supposed to, they say, oh, these are the best deals ever, this and that. But if they're renting that place for...
They do just a spa show there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They do a spa show there, I think probably in the building that you were in twice a year.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the fair. I don't know who puts it on, but whoever the production is does it twice a year, and they rent it and have spas, and it's supposed to be the best deal ever. But
yeah,
never seen
my buddy
it.
bought one there. He was
that.
all excited about it. Oh no, it was the fair last year. I was walking around. He goes, "I did that last year."
I gotta find out. Some of my buddies bought. One of my buddies, Paulie, bought a bed last year at the fair.
Yeah, it's either the Sleep Number or the Tempur-Pedic. Yeah, they're both from there. Man, they keep growing. They had so many slots this year. But hey,
I wonder what the main ticket was. I always talk about my micro buddy at the fair.
Micro Buddy?
I bought a micro buddy there. This is
I don't even know what a Micro Buddy is.
So a micro buddy is a microwavable, steamer, I guess. But you could put chicken in there. I've cooked all kinds of stuff in it. You put a little bit of water on the bottom of it, and it was just this Vietnamese guy that was like, he was the chef guy, and he was slinging this, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea. So I, of course, bought it, and then I burned it like 2 years later.
Dang it.
My wife mentioned it to him. He's like, oh, bring it back. I'll switch it out for you because they have a lifetime warranty.
How cool.
And so she did. I got a new one.
We meet the best people there.
I bet.
We were sitting, our table exactly had people from all over the world, Florida, Arizona, and everybody's best friends at the end of the, shows or whatever. It was like, dang it.
Build that relationship.
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of time to build a relationship. Everybody's lives at the end of each day. It's a lot of people come there for a good time, and it turns out to be a good time every time. Long hours, but great time.
I bet. All right, we got a free after-school program that's opening up for Lewis Flamson students. Registration is now underway at Lewis Flamson Club, an after-school program serving 7th and 8th grade students. Flamson Junior High and Paso Robles, offered through a partnership between Paso Robles Joint Unified and the Boys and Girls Club of the Central Coast. The program provides homework assistance, STEM activities, art, leadership opportunities, games, clubs, and a safe place for students to spend their afternoons. The program runs Monday through Friday until 6 p.m. with space available on first-come, first-served basis. So, looking for somewhere for your kids to go, send them there.
That's a good idea.
So,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like opportunities for kids.
All right, man. It's 8:20. We got to take a break.
Break time.
So, I'll let you take a nap.
Yeah. Hump day break time. Good night.
There you go. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Serving the North County for all your automotive needs. There, filters, oil filters, batteries, and more. Airflow is the store, located at 1140 Ramada Drive in Paso Robles. If you pass the railroad tracks, you've gone too far.
When you look at your concrete, do you see what it is or what it could be? This is Matt Gifford at MGP Coatings. We don't just cover concrete, we reimagine it. Stronger, cleaner, brighter, and built to last. From garages to commercial spaces, we turn ordinary slabs into stunning, durable surfaces that make every day feel brand new. Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check out our new website, mgpcoatings.solutions, or check any of our social medias. MGP Coatings, Concrete Reimagined.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Don't forget to like and subscribe And go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com and check out all of our killer sponsors that help us do what we do out here and provide you guys with info and bring you events and all the highlights of the North County. And as always, we have Joey Snyder, 1776 Roofing and Gutters here on our, what's our day?
Hump Day!
Hump Day. Today is Hump Day.
Today is Hump Day. Hey, we got to get through today, get through tomorrow, and then it's Friday, and then the weekend again.
I know.
You guys got any plans for the weekend?
This weekend? Let's see. Gosh, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think there's a lake day, evidently my wife said, that we're going to be involved with. And that's about it. Other than that, probably do some stuff around the house.
Yeah.
You know.
Catch up.
Yeah, and it's going to be hot, so, you know, doing the stuff around the house might kind of start fading away.
Honestly, you get there early, and at a certain point, it's going to shut you down, and you get to go relax.
Yeah, I never do anything on the weekends, I don't think, unless it's like going to the fair.
Yeah.
You know, once for the whole time, but I don't know. I need something new. I need a new adventure.
You got to come to the beach with us.
I know, dude. I'm not gonna get up at 3:00 in the morning to go get a parking space.
I'm the dumb one that does that. Everybody else gets to come out at 10.
But where am I gonna park?
Oh, it's endless parking. It never fills up. It's endless parking. You park within 50 to 100 feet. You sometimes 20 feet from our rig.
Are you going there this weekend?
We're on and off. We're either gonna do that in the morning, Elks Lodge at night, or we're gonna go to the Ventura Fair, because we want to check that out for next year if we're going to be in it. And then go, because Jake Owen's playing Saturday night, then Iration's playing Friday night. So we're thinking about going to one of those things, and then maybe doing Kava for a night or two after that. So we're trying to figure it out.
What about the ravine?
We love the ravine. We hadn't throw that one in there yet. Dude, maybe we could, yeah, anyways,
Do you have your pass?
Figure that out.
Do you have your ravine pass?
I've had it for 3 or 4 years, and I've only used it like once every year, but the kids and wife do it. But this year, I'm like, you know what? I'll just pay extra if I have to, because every single year I don't go enough. The family goes a lot. I just don't go enough. But
well, that's why you go to the 21 and over area.
Yeah, but now they got that area right there. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to be going more this year. That's just like going to
the bar in your swimsuit.
Yeah.
It really is, and there's a pool.
Yeah, and a hot tub, and yeah, the bar is right out of the pool. You just pop out of the pool. Yeah, I like it.
You can't beat that.
I think it's pretty cool.
Maybe that will be this weekend.
Maybe.
Or Monday.
Maybe switch
or
to that.
It could even be in the afternoon. If I get freed up by, say, 2 o'clock, I might just go to the 21 and over area and have a cocktail.
Right.
And do some work. Who knows?
True that.
We'll see what happens. All right, let's see. We've got donations. Goes twice as far in August for Woods Humane Society. So here's your chance to make a big, big difference. Throughout August, every donation to Woods Humane Society will be matched dollar for dollar up to $25,000, helping provide food, shelter, medical care, vaccinations for your dogs and cats in need. The shelter expects to care for more than 3,000 animals this year, including puppies, kittens, requiring life-saving medical treatment. To double your impact, donate during August by visiting woodshumanesociety.org or stop by Atascadero or San Luis Obispo locations. Every dollar helps give a homeless pet a second chance. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Man, pets is another big thing that's out there too. They're dang near humans.
You know what? You can get pet medical care.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
You can get pet dental care.
Oh yeah.
You can get all the normal care that you would get for a human for animals.
Rhiannon, bless her, she's at the house right now making 1,000 phone calls and answering 1,000 phone calls. She worked at the vet hospital in Atascadero for like 23 or 24 years or something like that,
Oh, did she really?
Back in the day, pet care used to be way cheaper. Now it's literally, I think it's the same cost if as
not
a humans. If not more, yeah.
If not more.
Yeah, we were even at the fair, people had their dogs in their booths. The mattress people. They pull off this little Maltese, and he walks around with them, and they snuggle and do their thing and stuff. I'm going, I don't know if that was allowed or not, but they're everywhere nowadays.
Well, you know what the best as a physician is to be a veterinarian.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Because you can get all the medication that like you would get.
Yes.
Say if you got a penicillin or something like that, you can get it in animals.
Yeah.
It costs so much less, and you get so much more.
Totally. Yep, totally. And most of it's like the same thing, too.
It's the exact same thing.
Yep. Yeah.
So most of the
100%.
time, like my dad would have horse pills for whatever ailment that he had. One time he blew up himself barbecuing, and I walked in and his whole side of his head was burned, and it was just all gooped up, and he had some terramycin,
Yeah.
like all gooped up from it that he
Yeah.
got from the veterinarian.
Yeah, they have everything that we have, except it's like a quarter of the cost.
It's a quarter of the cost. You go anywhere else in the world, it's a quarter of the cost.
Yep.
That's why people can't afford the healthcare. Don't get me started on healthcare.
Yeah,
dude.
no, skip on that
Healthcare is ridiculous. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Paso Robles to break ground on Creston Road improvements. About time. Everybody's been wanting this, and everybody's been looking for the road improvement in Paso Robles. City of Paso Robles kicking off Phase 2 of Creston Road corridor improvement with a groundbreaking ceremony. The $17.8 million project will bring new pavement, underground upgrades, walkways, ADA improvements, bike lanes, and a new roundabout at Creston Road and Golden Hills Road. City leaders, including Mayor John Hammond, will be on hand as the construction officially gets underway on one of Paso Robles' largest transportation improvement projects. So if you don't know where the roundabout is, it's going to be right there at the corner of, you know where Planet Fitness is? Is it Planet Fitness now? Yeah, Planet Fitness up there on Golden Hill. Smart and Final in that shopping center.
Yep.
That road that shoots across over to Golden Hill from
Kinda goes
Creston
up.
Road. Yeah, it kind of goes through the housing tracks and stuff like that, but it's going to be right there at the corner on Creston Road in Golden Hill.
They hear underground. What are they doing underground?
Power lines.
Underground.
We're
power
talking
lines,
about
okay.
power lines.
Okay, got
We're
it.
talking about all that kind of stuff, but they're going to have that improvement. So the idea is to put this roundabout there because that's a terrible spot to get out.
Yeah.
Instead of having a stoplight 50 yards away and then another stoplight.
And it's the local shortcut. I mean, everybody takes that road.
Everybody
right there,
takes that.
So,
So
yeah.
they're trying to keep people from going that way right now.
Dude, shout out for Paso for staying up on it and stuff instead of waiting too long like our freeways.
Paso needs a lot of help on their roadways.
Yeah.
So that's why we were talking
Time to
about the
catch up.
spaceport yesterday out there, Airport Road.
Oh, yeah.
So when was the last time you went down Airport Road?
It's actually been a few minutes since I've been out there.
Yeah, well, go down Airport Road and you think you have a flat tire.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible. I don't know how people do that in Paso
I don't know
Robles.
how they
Creston
let
Road
that
is the
linger
worst.
so long.
Hell, you just had a sinkhole in Paso Robles. You know, the ground opened up from a broken water main or
I
something.
drove by. That was crazy.
Can you imagine being on that and all of a sudden you drop under the pavement?
So I got done with the client, came to that thing, and at the time there was nobody there. Like there was, I think there was a police car there, and then like the first or two city workers, and they're just looking at it, you know. And I'm like, what in the world's going on over there? You know, water was just gushing out everywhere. But it was just someone that just threw out cones, and at that time nobody knew what to do. So it was like bumper cars. It was every single car from every different direction, you know, the roads were shut down. They shut off the whole intersection. So literally people were driving through people's yards and curves and trying to figure out how to get to the other roads. And one commercial guy comes running out, screaming and yelling at cars. It was like, I just wanted to kick back and watch. I had to get somewhere, but because no one else, your navigation couldn't help you at that point because everything's blocked off, but it wasn't any kind of official thing. And no one was there to say, go here or there, anything yet. It was entertaining. There was just cars circling.
do you use navigation on your phone or on your car navigation system?
All of it's the worst in the world. That I got the new 26 Ford Maverick. That thing connects and unconnects to your phone all day, and then you're watching your maps. Then you get close to your house, and it disappears and unconnects, and it's just, dude, this new I swear it's here to like make these cars crash. You buy a new one. I don't know what they're doing with that stuff, but it doesn't work. We use Apple Maps or Google Maps or whatever, you know, just this stuff.
On your phone?
And then it goes CarPlay to the thing, so you plug it in, so it's automatically on your screen. So, but yeah, just on the phone. But someone just told me the other day, one of my guys says Waze. I guess Waze is a really good one to use, especially if your internet goes out.
Isn't Waze the one that will tell you if there's like congestion on the road?
Well, Google and Apple do that too.
They do?
Yeah, so they all do that. But I don't know. I don't know the difference between it. I'll gotta look into it because he says it keeps, you know, when you're out at Heritage or anywhere and there's no signal, Waze is like it's downloaded or something. So I don't know. But they said that's another one to try out, so I gotta try it out.
Huh. Eric, do you have Waze?
No.
Waves?
No, not
Waves or
Waze.
waves?
Waze, I think.
WAYS?
I do believe.
Huh. Well, we'll have to check that one out. All right, so yesterday I posted on our page, so I'm looking for a new series to watch.
Ah.
Right? I'm looking for a new, you know, we finished up all the stuff that we've been watching, so now we're on this new one with Hawk. It's with Will Ferrell. If you haven't seen this one, it's a little slow moving at the beginning.
Okay.
But it kind of gives me a Happy Gilmore, kind of vibe. So
All
Will
right.
Ferrell is this, PGA golfer that's, hasn't done anything in like
nice.
10 years, right?
Yep.
And so he's trying to get his way back onto the tour. He's, down and out, living in an RV. But that one's really funny.
Where's it on? Where do you find it?
That one is on, I don't know. We have so many different.
Yeah.
I just go until I find the show that I've been watching. But
That's interesting, seeing all these big, huge names and characters doing like series and stuff now,
Well,
Not
that's all,
movies.
that's all they're really doing. You don't see any movies coming out anymore.
Right. What happened to the movie world? And literally,
I
every
think-
single time I'm like, I want to take the kids to the movie and stuff, we look up there and like, what? You'd have to pay me to watch any of this stuff year round. Like, unless they do a remake of something fun, it's like horrible. Movies are horrible.
The only movies that will go through there is if they don't have some sort of agreement, partnership, or anything with like Paramount, Netflix, or there's another one that is a big one that has Kevin Hart is always on like some sort of Netflix series. Will Ferrell, of course, the same thing. But there's a lot of these actors because they get paid more through like the Netflix and through these online streaming versus they did through the movies.
Yeah.
What do they call that? Movie grid or something like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I wish whatever's going on, I wish they'd fix that because movies used to be fun to go watch.
But a couple of people mentioned Old Henry. So
That's a new series?
It's not a series. It's a Western movie.
Oh, okay. Old Henry.
Old Henry. I started that last night. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
And you look at some of those old movies that are based in the early 1900s, and the biggest one was Trace Atkins was on it at the beginning. You can kind of tell by his voice, but it didn't look like him. He didn't have his beard.
Yeah, he can't hide his voice.
Everything was shaved. And so I just kept looking at him going, is that Trace Adkins? And I had to go back to the credits to say that was Trace Adkins.
I'll be darned. How
it looked
cool.
it looked like him. It sounded like him, but it wasn't him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how it's like, you take off his beard and his hair, it's not going to look like Trace Adkins.
Something for you to watch if you haven't watched it recently. There's an old documentary that I found. I can't think of who it said in the credits or whatever, but it popped up on my Facebook and I was stuck for like 15 minutes. The Old Chris Ledoux. It's like a 2 documentary part, and it talks about his rodeo years. It talks about, and then like I think I saw Sawyer Brown in there as like one of his guys on his shows or something for a while. And then how many different artists. Garth Brooks is on there talking about how he learned everything for entertainment through him. His kids are on there talking about and stuff, but it was like, this thing was made in like I'd say 95 or 2000s or something. It was that old. It's not like something new, But go find that, and
Okay, I will.
It's 2 long series, everything Chris Ledoux and old school country music and rodeo and stuff. And I was blown away. I screenshot it, so I'm like, I gotta go search it. I'll find you the screenshot and send it to you.
I love Chris
But that
Ledoux.
was like, I was so locked in because I loved him. He was just, it showed like it was showing his old like rides and stuff and his championship ride and everything. And it was all like in detail and stuff. It was pretty cool. So that's a watch for you.
Did you ever go see Ned when Ned was at the fair? He was at the Frontier
dude, we got
stage.
chills on that
I think that was
last
like
one.
3 years ago, Eric. We had
3.
we had Ned on the show.
Oh, did you really?
We did. Yeah, he
That's
called in.
Cool.
But we interviewed him, and he was back in Nashville. But
Yeah.
he came over, and then when the night that he played, I went backstage and chatted with him for a little bit. But
I'll be a fan, but you'll have to give me his number so I can come. Hey, can you come back to the fair? I keep telling the fair
think they
every
should.
year, let's get Ned back. Bring that tradition back for this generation because Chris came here a lot. So let's bring Ned back. And when they brought Ned back, it's the first time I saw a ton of my friends and some family members that had all moved out of the area. They all came back just to see Ned. So that was pretty cool.
Ned has Chris's whole what do you call that? Their
Portfolio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he plays all of his songs, and then he
Yes.
has some of his new stuff too.
And he sounds just like his daddy.
Just like him.
It was
well, you look at
cool.
like say the Jennings, Waylon Jennings'
Yeah.
sons. You got Struggle Jennings, which he's a little bit more country.
Shooter.
But, yeah, Shooter, but they all sound like Waylon Jennings as well.
Isn't it like Sturgis or
There's
Sturgis?
Sturgis.
Something like
Yeah,
that?
there's like I think there's 4 of them.
I listened to Shooter for a while. He's good too. I just watched a documentary on Shooter, which was really pretty cool.
They're all good stuff. All right, man, it's 8:35. We got to take a break. We will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with Roof Max. Wool picks up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new root costs. At TLC, your root needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. We are Wednesday morning. It's hump day. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list. Become part of the posse. And as always, Wednesdays we have 1776 Roofing and Gutters, one of our premier sponsors here on the What's Up North County show. And Joey, once again, man, thanks for coming in on Wednesdays. I know you're tired. I know you're burned out.
But there's no place I'd rather be.
But you were able to limp your way here, and you're here in the chair.
We are here.
So 1776 Roofing and Gutters, man. So we've been talking about El Nino.
Yep.
Right?
Golly, yeah.
Obviously, it's not happening this week because it's going to be 100 plus all week long.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't want to come here. It's too hot. It's
but
like,
right now is the
stay
time
over
to
here.
call. Right now is the time
Right now
to
is
do
the time
it,
to call. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit give me a little bit of history of 1776 and how and why you started this.
Okay, so back in the day, one of my first jobs out of the pet stores was roofing. So I started roofing with locals and fell in love with it. It's great. Back in the day when you were young and in shape, you didn't have to wear a shirt for 3 months. You know, summertime, you just got to
So you were
go
brown.
to work. Oh, you were just tan and brown, and it was amazing. So that was fun. Roofing's a great job. I love challenges and hard stuff like that. Meet a bunch of rugged, hard people. So. Doing that for a long time, and then had some back issues and all that kind of stuff. Switched it up, went into a whole bunch of other ventures, construction-wise, and then I broke my back. When I came back into it, I got into it on the sales end because obviously I wasn't ready for heavy work yet. And then it turns out I'm a talker and a people person.
It turns out.
So I'm like, hey, that's great. It works out great. So I can just go talk to people about it, teach people about it, and do that and stuff. So then I ended up selling gutters and gutter screens for years. And one thing that always bugged me was the prices. There's some good products out there, great this, great that and stuff. But man, a lot of them are overpriced. And it's like when you want to help your friends and family and stuff, you didn't own the company. There's nothing you can do. So it's like, dang it. If someone's struggling, they just really need that help, whatever, there was not much you could do. And so at a certain point, I go, man, I got to stop working for other people and, figure this thing out. We got to figure out another road here. And so that's what we did.
How old were you when you did that?
Let's see. When we first started, the whole 1776 venture was probably, I'd say we're coming up on 4 years now.
Okay.
So what I did was I started myself, and then we got busy quick. And then I started hiring people I knew, the best people I knew from different companies locally, so I can bring just pure quality in. And that's what we did. And then so now we have, now we basically do everything. So it started out with just doing gutters and filters again, because we got a great filter, better than the one where I'll sell on the leading brand out there. Lasts longer. There's no comparison on them, right? But I can do it for way less of a price,
Now, Joey, when you say filter, when you're talking gutters and filters, what's a filter?
Well, let me jump into it really quick because
Okay,
we've
perfect.
got stuff right here. Okay, so first of all, see what we're looking at here. Okay, so that's a 6-inch gutter right there. And if I can get all this stuff out right here. Don't want to undo the microphone. It's stuck. It's stuck. What are we going to do? Here's a 5-inch. This is your standard gutter right here. So the majority of houses now are getting installed with 6-inch gutters. It holds more water, but you have to have less downspouts. So you don't have to have those ugly downspouts in the way, shoving waters, making streams here and there. So you go with a bigger gutter. I'm gonna put that one aside right now though. Okay, so filters. Let's see here.
So this what you're holding right now is what they used to use traditionally.
So this is a gutter right here. So this is a 5-inch. It's still the same thing, just bigger, right? This is your filter right here. You can put a fire hose against this thing and it goes straight in and doesn't even splash water anywhere. So these things take in any amount of water they can get. They're designed to absorb, and they got a self-cleaning property on them. We have them in multiple colors right here. But for this demonstration, it goes on like this, tucks in under your roof. Everything comes off the roof, slides off the filter, goes to the ground, right? This is stainless steel micro mesh, so nothing organic can stick on this.
Can I see that?
No algae, no mold, no mildew, nothing can grow on there. You can have bird dookie on there, it's gonna dry up and separate. Not even the shingle grit goes through there. So again, if the only thing going through your gutter is pure water, you're never gonna have to clean your gutters again. You never have to worry about your gutters separating, falling apart, rotting out your fascia boards. So we'll come up, we'll tune in the whole gutter system, even if it's an older gutter system, then we just add the screen, we straighten everything up, realign everything, and then of course we put the screen on there. We put new seals in it so that way you don't have to worry about leaks down the road.
Now, can filters be added to an existing?
Correct. Yeah. So a lot of people go, oh, I don't want to spend the money on new gutters. My gutters work fine stuff. Perfect. Yeah, we don't want to replace your gutters. It's a lot more affordable if we just touch them up. So it's a tune-up. We'll clean them, seal them, reinforce them, make sure they're slope right, put brand new seals in them. You got to do that to your gutters every 15 years anyway, and we build them up really good. And so that way, you know, obviously you don't have any of those issues. Another screen. So this is the screen right here for like tile roofs, or let's say you have a metal roof and you have a really steep pitch where that water is just forcing itself down. Then we got one that goes in here, goes in at an angle still, so stuff falls out. But it's a little bit more flatter. And again, it's stainless steel right here. So this is almost identical to the leading filter on the entire market, except we open the screens right here a little bit more, and then we replace all the plastic parts and vinyl parts with actual metal. So it's aluminum backing and then stainless steel right there. And again, stainless steel, you'll never have to worry about anything getting on it. So algae doesn't grow on it, nothing sticks on it. It's gonna look like that in 50 years.
So when you say that you replace them, what does that mean? You said that you replace things on this?
So when we have it manufactured,
okay.
We just said, hey, this is what works great right here. Let's take the weak spots. So in our area, the leading ones out there, anything with vinyl and plastic, it starts bending and bowing and it looks horrible over time. It's only really in the North County in the high heats. So we take the weak spot of that when we have it manufactured. I get a bunch of stuff manufactured at Tennessee, and then we replace it with aluminum, or the other version is 100% stainless steel.
Really?
So that's it. So in other words, you put these things on there one time, we rebuild everything, or we put the gutters on new, and you have a permanent gutter system that you'll never have to worry about. And then we'll call you and say, hey, we want to do, checkups on it every 5 years to make sure your seals are holding up and there's no issues going on.
Can I see
the
the
houses
bigger
move
gutter?
every once in a while.
Let me see the bigger one. So this is how the homes are getting built with nowadays.
Yeah,
Or when you replace them.
You can put them back to back here, and then you can see the difference.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
So this is 100% your standard gutter that's on every house. The bigger gutter was a lot more expensive for years, and so you didn't sell that much of it. However, it makes houses look like it's like a crown molding for the outside of your home, right? So it gives it a little bit more character. But they work amazing, right? So they hold so much water. So it turns out when these things fill up, it still has pressure to pressurize the water out. You know, let's say there's a couple leaves in your gutter, your downspouts, right? It has a little bit of pressure, but it's not enough to really blow it out. These things, what happens is when these things fill up, imagine how much water weighs,
like mud
a gallon
stuff,
of water.
back in the day.
Yeah, so that thing starts filling up, and then a couple leaves plug the downspout, and then it's done, and it starts overflowing like this. This one has so much weight, it'll fill up all the way, and that pressure goes bam, and kind of self-cleans. So it's better there, and then also, again, less downspouts. So when you're installing brand new gutters, you can use less downspouts, so you can go longer distances with them and less downspouts. And again, you've got some leaves and all that kind of stuff can filter out and flow through more without getting caught and clogged and all that kind of stuff.
What is a typical home's need for gutters? Like,
Great question.
Are you putting it all around? I mean, tell me what the needs are.
There's two main needs for gutter systems, right? One, you don't want to get wet going in and out of your garage. You don't want to get wet on your sidewalk or coming in and out of your front and back doors, right? That's the number one reason people call you. The actual purpose of gutters is foundation. It's saving your foundation and saving your home, right? So when gutters, if you don't have gutters and it's overflowing, it's rotting out your fascia boards, it's splashing on the ground, putting mud and water and moisture on your stucco, on your wood paneling, whatever it is, on your siding, and that all eventually rots out. We've all done that. We've all been by those houses, and they're all stained and cracked and stuff. That's the actual purpose of gutters, and it's mainly around not having a concentrated amount of water around certain areas. So let's say, you know, someone puts a gutter up here and here. Let's say half the house, it's a square house, right? You have water being shot out and away from the home here. The other half of the home, they never put gutters on, and it's soaking wet in those areas from the water. Well, guess what happens if you take some, like a brick, and you put it on a mud puddle here, and then on solid ground here, the foundation shifts. So then you get cracks in your walls, cracks in your foundation. So the foundation and, you know, protecting your home and siding, that's the most important part about a gutter system. It does have a lot of benefits as far as not splashing back and getting stuff dirty, and then saving you from getting in and out of your garage and your front door, back door, and stuff like that. But the foundations and the property savings is the number one purpose of gutters.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can reach Joey at 805-900-1776, 1776 Roofing and Gutters. And we're going to take a break, and we will be right back.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Hey, thanks again for following. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's super important to hit the little like button. Go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. And always make sure that you share all these segments with your friends and family and invite them to our page so that way we can keep growing. Dude, we're 210 followers away from 10,000. That's huge.
Dude, if everybody shares this one and says, please go
hit like,
get a follower,
hit follow.
Let's light this one up and get 200. We can do that. That's easy.
Just a tad more than 200. So, I mean, we're so close. I don't know what's going to happen at 10,000, but it's going to be exciting.
Cool.
So
there's got to be some kind of fireworks, Eric, we'll have in the picture here. Boom.
Yeah, we'll do something. Boom, boom. Thanks for following. So we're talking 1776 Roofing and Gutters here at Atascadero, locally owned and operated. And if you give them a call at 805-900-1776, they will definitely answer the phone. And we just heard about gutters for your homes. Now we're going to hear about shingles.
Yeah.
Because what's the average of home in the North County that has actual asphalt shingle?
Oh yeah, you're probably in the, it's getting less and less because a lot of tile and metal is getting a little bit more popular. But you're probably still 80%.
Who would want to put metal roofing on a home that's 106 degrees?
I do a lot of education on metal rooms metal roofs when I'm out there. It's just like when you go to Home Depot, right? You've had your one product here forever and it's always worked perfect, but it's super expensive, no one buys it. Well, now there's a whole aisle and there's 30 of those same products. What do you think's happening? You know, it's cheaper metal, cheaper paint. Everything's about the paint coatings with metals. So you'll go and you'll have 8-10-year-old roofs that are just completely corrosion. The paint's coming off them, and it costs more money to have it sandblasted and recoated than, you know. But so metal roofs, you got to spend the right amount of money, which is a stupid amount of money to get the one that's going to be long term and what's right for you. But metal roofs are great. There's a little harder to walk on. Comp roofs are still always my favorite. Everybody can walk on them. You know, they're safe. They got full grip. You know, they're easy to take on and off when the time comes, you know, and then now you can, you know, hydrate them and extend their life. So
let's talk about that, man. Let's hear about how do you rehydrate your tile? I'm sorry, your shingles.
Well, ladies know because they do it every morning. They put the hydrations on every morning in their, new colors and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not gonna step into that one.
Okay, first of all, shingles. Here we go. So 30-year, a lot of tiles had issues for a long time of, so this is the best color. This is the #1 selling color right now for us. Anyways, it's called Cedar Falls. It's a very pretty color. What that does is that opens up a ton of color codes for your home. So for people that are about to paint, but they haven't picked their color code yet and they need to put a new roof on, I have a certain amount of colors and a range of multicolored shingles like this. So it looks awesome when you drive by. It stands out. You always know when you drive by one of these newer roofs because the colors just pop out at you. But this opens up a ton of paint codes, a ton of earth codes. Then you get your blues. You can do a ton of stuff with these things. And again, I have different shingles for different kind of paint codes on there anyway. So this is a 30-year GAF shingle. Shingles are only as good as their underlayment, right? It's only as good as their ventilation. So you can destroy any shingle in a very short amount of time on any roof if you don't have the proper underlayment, if you don't have the proper ventilation, right? A lot of roofers in our area and anywhere, they go to give quotes, and of course, people are getting multiple quotes, and so they cut out a lot of steps. They cut out they downgrade the materials, all that kind of fun stuff, because they're trying to get you what you want, and that's a 30-year roof at a cheaper rate. And then, of course, there's no actual warranty on these things in our area because of our temperature changes. So they're only warranted up to about 15 years, and then it's prorated from there. But literally, it's almost impossible to get anything back because they're going to find something. It wasn't properly installed. You didn't have a certified, roofer like ourselves to do it properly. We have no proof that you bought it from us. The whole works. They can find their way out of the warranties anywhere. So it's important to go through a certified roofer like we are. So that way we have receipts and proof of the whole step, and we do it to manufacturer spec. So that way they can't say it wasn't done right. I'll show you some underlayment here. This is your ultimate protection under your roof, and that's tar paper. That's been used throughout all time. And if you try to give it a little rippy rip, like let's say you're walking up there and you got a nail on there. Yeah. See how easy it rips?
Oh, shit.
Think about it.
I'm like, dang it, I just ripped it. I thought it wasn't supposed to.
No, this is a piece just for you to play with.
Okay.
I bring this
all
around
right,
everywhere.
Boom, there we go. This thing's ripped like
There you go. So imagine if you're up on your roof, and that's underneath your roofing tiles, and it's a hot day, everything's flexible, and you have two pieces of plywood. One's a little bit higher than the other just from the actual, wear and tear of a roof, right? some foundational movement or something from not having gutters, right? And you step on that area, that paper is just going to rip. That's as strong as it gets day #1. 15, 20 years from now, it literally rips itself up there because the heat just takes it out in our area. This is the modern synthetic stuff right there. So try to take a little rippy on that. And you can see how thick it is. It's a very thick, durable product. It's got great temperature control on it, so that way, it saves your...
So this is the underlay now?
This is the underlayment. This is the #1 underlayment out there right now. This is the only underlayment you use unless you say, I'm about to sell my house and I want the cheapest roof out there, and then I say, I hate to do this, but here's some options where we can use lesser products.
You definitely can't rip it.
You can't rip it. It is a sturdy product. The best thing about it is, when you're prepping your roof, and this is something that every roofer knows about, when you're prepping your roof, that underlayment is the #1 source. So if all heck breaks loose on your roof, right, that underlayment, the water gets under your roofing tiles and under your flashing, whatever it is, it's going to run on that underlayment all the way out and into your gutter system.
So
right?
that's actually kind of a protection as well.
That is the last line of protection, and it's #1 line of protection, really. I mean, when a storm's coming, if you put that stuff on, it's still going to be waterproof, before you even put your shingles on. There's a lot of benefits, obviously, to have your shingles on there. So yeah, that stuff's incredibly important. But when you're actually roofing a roof, nails come out of your nail guns. The last nail always shoots out, somewhere. If it gets stuck without someone seeing it, and then a roof goes on top of it, that paper doesn't even separate that synthetic material, so it protects everything. If you get splinters, slivers, all that kind of stuff, we all know as roofers, when you're roofing a roof, let's say you use the paper, by the time you're putting your shingles on, there's a little cut already, a nail was under it, so it'll pop through those little holes and stuff like that, and the majority of shinglers will just go right over it, it's, I'll be fine, kind of situation. You don't have to worry about that as this, and especially me, having roofers that are out there too, sometimes I'm not there, I want to make sure that homeowner is protected and stuff, so that's the only material we use as underlayment.
So that's pretty important as well for a homeowner to think about. You made a comment earlier about the warranties.
Yep.
Certified roofers.
Yep.
Because anybody can go and say, hey, we can roof your house. I just started my business, this and that. And they buy this, expensive roofing job that has a 15, 20, 30-year warranty, supposedly.
Yep.
When that time comes, is that warranty going to be available? Are they going to be, is the homeowner going to be able to have some sort of, are they going to be able to get their job warranted?
Right. I denied 2 neighbors in Paso 2 weeks ago because they wanted us to put a comp roof on where their comp roof was. It only lasted 12, 13 years. And I'm like, you're going to set yourself up for failure again because you can't, it's against manufacturer warranties to put a roof that's less than a 4 and 12 pitch. And it's in an area where it looks good, but that's not the correct roof for it. The other one's a little bit more expensive. But again, I don't want to install a roof that's only going to last 12, 13 years. So I'm like, you got to find someone else to do it. And there's, she has stacks of quotes for other people to do it. And, none of them are even saying you shouldn't, this is not supposed to be installed on this roof right here. They're just doing it for looks and a paycheck. And there's 30 roofers in every single city around here. And, not all of them, they're just trying to struggle, make it, or they don't have any interest in being here long term. A lot of them come from Bakersfield, Fresno, and a lot of people don't know. And so it is always important to ask a lot of questions, make sure, find out how long you've been around, find out if you're licensed, insured, the whole works and stuff like that. And again, Rhiannon's at the office all day long, so all you do is call 805-900-1776. She'll answer the phone, and she has all that stuff, information right there, and she'll email you everything right away, and you have a person that answers the phone all day long.
Joey, real quick, tell me about hydrating these. So
hydration. So that's
say the shingles are good, they're just old, and you guys kind of need to do a little upgrade as far as hydration.
Okay, so hydration is a miracle product, right? So it started way back in the 50s and stuff, and some Florida guys were trying to figure out a hydration that they can put on roofs that extend the life, because every roof dies just like an asphalt road. It gets dry and brittle, so all the petrochemicals dry out of it, and it starts breaking down. The shingle grit starts falling apart, so that asphalt and tar goes from sticky and flexible to dry and brittle. And so now we've got a product that you come out here and you spray it on there. It absorbs through. It's basically soybean oil, so it's safe, natural. Soaks through the entire roof and rehydrate it. So it's like a dry sponge on your sink, right? It's used and abused, haven't replaced it for a while, and it's all twisted. And then you put it in water and it takes shape and it's ready to work again. That's what we do. So in a sense, you're stopping the aging process, holding onto that shingle grit, giving it its weight and flexibility back, and then we check it again for another 5 years. We do put full 5-year warranty on every roof that we spray, as long as it's obviously applicable and we know and trust that it's going to do that. But you're going to get it's like a car warranty. You're going to get a lot more than that, but we do guarantee that it's going to get at least 5 more years out of the roof. And so you can use it as a Band-Aid at the end of a roof's life, or you can use it as an extension for your roof, and that's just hydration. It's like your tires will slowly go flatter, and you got to put air in them every once in a while. Your engine's going to last a lot longer if you replace the oil every once in a while. It's kind of the same thing. So roofs nowadays aren't made the way they used to, unfortunately. And so the roofs nowadays, they have to be hydrated to get that full lifespan out of them. We have tons of people come by the booth or talk to us normally and said, I'm fine, I'm getting a 30-year roof, and my last roof lasted 30 years, and that's unfortunate that that's a common misconception, because roofs are definitely not made the way they used to be. So now they need hydrations.
So now, but homeowners can call you up, you can come out and evaluate whether or not you need to do a full replacement, or you can just use this technology to rehydrate them.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do is go out to people's houses, do an inspection, and be like, don't worry, we're not going to replace your roof unless you absolutely have to, or unless you say, I don't care about anything else, I want a brand new roof. Our goal is to extend everything. Extend your gutter systems with filters or rebuilds, which is the tune-ups. Extend your roofs with tune-ups or hydrations, and work with you throughout the lifespan of those roof and gutters, and let you know, keep you prepared. So it's like, hey, we're going to need to do a ridge cap repair here. You're probably looking at 5 to 8 years. It'll be about this cost at that time. We'll come and check it every 2-3 years, whatever you feel comfortable with. Or it's like, hey, we're going to do this service to it now. Like for example, yesterday I had a gentleman say, hey, we want to replace this roof. We don't like the brown roof. We bought this house 8 years ago. We don't like the brown roof. It's like, how much time do you need? Are you financially ready to do it now? Because then we'll talk roofs. I'd rather replace it. We make a little bit more money on it. Or we can look into it and be like, hey, we need 2-3 years. Perfect. Okay, I don't want to do any expensive treatments. I don't want to do this or that. Let's just keep it waterproof. We'll go up there. We'll do some simple repairs and seals, and we'll get you that 2-3 years. And at that time, then we'll be prepared to put a new roof on it. So I work with how long you're going to be there, how much you want to invest in it, how long you want the service, whether it's a gutter or roofing to last. And I give you all your options and let you guys make the decisions.
Well, there you have it, guys. 1776 Roofing and Gutters. 805-900-1776. Reach out to them and check them out. And they'll come out and make sure that you don't need a new roof. They can just rehydrate it. So that was good information, Joey. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's great info for our viewers as well. So
Yay.
Let's take a break real quick. We'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
It's time to play. Come stay at the Hideaway. Wine Travelers Hideaway. In wine country you'll stay at the Wine Travelers Hideaway. Book today, enjoy your stay at the Wine Travelers Hideaway.
Shirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Your hometown custom apparel store. 805 Customs. 805 Customs. 805 Customs. Where freedom never goes out of style.
Looking to grow your business strong. The Atascadero Chamber is where you belong. Networking events and community pride. Helping local businesses thrive side by side. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh. Looking to grow your business strong. The Atascadero Chamber is where you belong.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borhone family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Hey, welcome back to What's Up North County, guys. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and go check out whatsupnorthcounty.com. Join our mailing list, become part of the posse, and if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up there as well, too. And as always, we have Joey Snyder, 1776 Roofing and Gutters, one of our premier sponsors here on What's Up North County. Always have fun with you, Joey.
Absolutely.
I'm glad that you were able to wake up here in the chair after a 14-day run at the California Mid-State Fair. So, once again, thanks for being on here and sharing information with our viewers about roofing and gutters.
Absolutely. Any questions, no pressure, come out, help you out in any way we can. If nothing else, you get a whole bunch of education.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or a new friend.
Or a new friend. That's what we love most.
You're not customers, you're friends. I think that's what the story says.
Yeah, that's it. I love that part. That's great, Dave.
Awesome. Well, Joey, thanks again, man. And I'll let you get back to work, man. It's time to get back to
It's work time. Me and Rhiannon, thank goodness for Rhiannon. Holy smoke, she's in there. She's got stuff everywhere. She's full blast ahead. If it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be.
Rocking and rolling, man.
Hey, let's get 200 more subscribers.
Yep, 200 more subscribers.
We can do it. Let's send it out to everywhere. We can do it.
Right on, buddy. Thanks for coming in. All right, guys. Hey, once again, thanks again. Make sure you like and follow. Share this with your friends and family. But as always, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. Like Take Esclar Wine, Wine Travelers Hideaway, visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, MGP Coatings, man, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Angela Hickson Portrait Photography, Atascadero Chamber, Airflow Filter Services, Templeton Heating and Air, and of course 1776 Roofing and Gutters. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
When you look at your concrete, do you see what it is or what it could be? This is Matt Gifford at MGP Coatings. We don't just cover concrete, we reimagine it. Stronger, cleaner, brighter, and built to last. From garages to commercial spaces, we turn ordinary slabs into stunning, durable surfaces that make every day feel brand new. Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check out our new website, mgpcoatings.solutions, or check any of our social medias. MGP Coatings, concrete reimagined.
It's time to play, come stay at the Hideaway. Wine Travelers Hideaway. In wine country you'll stay at the Wine Travelers Hideaway. Book today, enjoy your stay at the Wine Travelers Hideaway.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borjon family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
Airflow filter service serving the North County for all your automotive needs. Air filters, oil filters, batteries, and more. Airflow is the store located at 1140 Ramada Drive in Paso Robles. If you pass the railroad tracks, you've gone too far.
Your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with RoofMax will fix up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new roof costs. At TLC, your roof needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Custom apparel store. 805 Customs. 805 Customs. 805 Customs. Where freedom never goes out of style.
Looking to grow your business strong. The Atascadero Chamber is where you belong. Networking events and community pride, helping local businesses thrive side by side.